Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We have today very special guest. Her name is Sri Radha Govinda Dasi, and very activist, social activist, religious activist, and also founder of Love of Village. She has many social status and very highly profile person. Let me to uh, say President, Director of Bhakti Marriage System at ISKCON, Congregation, right? Congregational, and President at MAPS, Mayapur, Astrologic and Psychosomatic Sacred Science, chairwoman and founder at Village of Love. She lives in Mayapur and very active person. So we have lots of talk and we have lots of questions to know about her. She's also the author of 7 books she recently published. She has many books written, and we are going to talk to her about what are her personal interest, what is her destination in life, and why she came in New Vrindaban, West Virginia, in Washington, DC, and so many. So let me first give some brief description about yourself, please.
I am a servant of Srila Prabhupada.
Yes.
I really like Srila Prabhupada because he showed that nothing is impossible. You know, senior citizen, आजकल के ज़माने में सीनियर सिटीजन जो होते हैं, हम क्या सोचते हैं, अरे बैठे रहते हैं चेयर में, जो भी बोलते रहते हैं. लेकिन प्रभुपाद जी के लाइफ में अगर हम देखते हैं तो इतने एडवांस स्टेज में 108 मंदिर खोलना, वो भी हमारे भारतवर्ष के बाहर, इतना ही एग्जाम्पल जो है ना, मुझे आई फेल्ट सो इंस्पायर्ड बाय शिला प्रभुपाद. My grandfather used to read from Prabhupada books when I was very small. Then I used to call Prabhupada also grandfather because of that, you know, ambition to do loka samasta sukhino bhavantu, sarve jana sukhino bhavantu, सबके बारे में सोचना. क्योंकि आजकल जो हमारे जो ह्यूमन लाइफ है ना, बहुत दुर्लभ है, वो पाना बहुत मुश्किल होता है. लेकिन आजकल के ज़माने में सब अपने आप के बारे में सोच रहते हैं. अभी वो गाज़ा में जो हो रहा है, वॉर जो हो रहा है, कितने लोग उसके बारे में सोच रहे हैं. अरे मेरा ये ख़त्म हो गया, मेरा जूता नया चाहिए, मेरा बैग चाहिए. इसमें पड़े रहते हैं कि ज़िंदगी में क्या हो रहा है, ह्यूमैनिटी के साथ क्या हो रहा है. ये सब अगर नहीं सोचेंगे तो हम कैसे बता सकते हैं कि वी आर ह्यूमन्स. सो ह्यूमन बीइंग का मतलब होता है कि we consider ourselves as part of the humanity, part of the society. We think of other people who are less, who are struggling, who are in a worse situation than us, and we should practice gratitude. And अगर हम देखेंगे तो कि हमारे like this is my practice, you know, this is how I like to live. I don't like to just be in my own mind, क्योंकि ये जो मन जो है ना, it's very tricky. इट विल ऑलवेज से आई वॉन्ट मोर क्वालिफिकेशन चाहिए, और भी सर्टिफिकेट्स चाहिए. एक कंपनी का चेयरमैन बन गया, दूसरा भी चाहिए, और भी शेयर्स चाहिए. वो यू नो एक बार ना मैंने एक इंटरव्यू देखा था, बिल गेट्स को किसी ने, एक औरत इंटरव्यू कर रही थी, तो उसने पूछा, अगर आपके ज़िंदगी में इफ़ यू वांट समथिंग मोर, व्हाट इट वुड बी. आई वाज रियली क्यूरियस. You know what he said? Money. You know, Bill Gates has so much money.
So just let me thank you very much. आपने इतने सारे बहुत अच्छे टिप्स दिए हैं लाइफ के बारे में. मैं एक बार आपसे जानना चाहता हूँ कि आप ISKCON से कैसे जुड़ा. How you were linked with ISKCON? How did you join in this spiritual world?
Well, I'm still waiting to join spiritual world. Because I cannot say completely that I'm spiritual. I'm trying. Okay. I'm trying to follow Prabhupada's teachings. My grandfather, he met Prabhupada before I was born in Kolkata. Achha. So that time he started following Prabhupada. That was so before Prabhupada left. the world.
Okay.
So तब से हमारे फैमिली में प्रभुपाद जी का बुक्स, कीर्तन के लिए वो ब्रह्मचारी लोग आते थे हमारे घर. So that's when my husband also came first time, you know. I was only 3 years old when my husband came to my house.
Okay. नहीं समझा नहीं. You were 3 years old when your husband.
मैं 3 साल की थी जब डिवोटीज लोग हमारे घर आते थे.
अच्छा.
तो उसमें मेरे अभी मेरे हस्बैंड जो है तब वो ब्रह्मचारी थे.
हस्बैंड कितने बरस के था?
तब वो ब्रह्मचारी थे, टीनेजर.
So you were 3 years old and husband was teenager.
Yeah.
And he was in brahmachari.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was. मेरे जो चाचा जी थे ना वो भी इस्कॉन में थे, वो ब्रह्मचारी थे. वो सैफरन सब उनके साथ मेरे अभी जो मेरे हस्बैंड है उनके साथ थे वो. तो वो हमारे घर आते थे.
Okay.
तो my mother used to serve everybody. When she was pregnant with me, she would serve all ISKCON devotees.
So at what your age did you get married?
19.
So may I ask once again, what is your academic qualification?
I'm a psychotherapist. I studied psychotherapy.
Psychotherapist. And what's that? I just missed. Astrologist. Can you give some description about what is this astrologist and how you are working with this subject that you are, you are educated? What is the link between you and with your academic qualification? Okay, see, study-wise, I studied personality types, psychology, understanding people, career orientation. This is what I studied in terms of क्या बोलते हैं material education. But astrology is coming from my grandfather. I come in Sri Vaishnava line of astrologers. So Vaishnava line of disciplic succession of Sri Vaishnavas, and we chant a lot of mantras. Then we get Siddhi. Like we chant Narasimha or Sudarshana or Hayagriva. So after we get Siddhi, we can read minds of people. I can read hands. I can read chart with the date of birth. We calculate your kundli. And it's not like fatalistic. It's not like ये वो होने वाला है, वो होने वाला है, ऐसा नहीं है. But to understand your nature. This is, so I wrote different books on astrology. We know my first book, very funny title, How to Mess Up Your Life with Astrology. Okay, so what is this book related about? What does it say? This is about lot of people nowadays. आजकल हर एक स्ट्रीट में हर एक रोड में एस्ट्रोलॉजर लोग होते हैं. हमारे इंडिया में भी होते हैं, यहाँ भी होते हैं. मैं बता दूंगा तुम्हारा फ्यूचर, ये कर दूंगा, वो कर दूंगा, जादू मंत्र टाइप. लेकिन इस बुक में आई एम राइटिंग व्हाट इज द वैदिक पर्सपेक्टिव ऑफ ज्योतिष. और इसका दुरुपयोग क्यों नहीं करना चाहिए. और दुरुपयोग करने से क्या होता है, अगर हम ज़्यादा अटैच हो जाते हैं ना एस्ट्रोलॉजी, अरे मुझे बताओ ये कब करूँ, ये कब होने वाला है, कब शादी होने वाला है, कब पैसा मिलेगा, ज़्यादा एस्ट्रोलॉजिस्ट के पास जाएंगे ना तो वी मिस अप आवर लाइफ. सो ये बुक इट्स लाइक अ रीडिफाइनिंग what is the real purpose of astrology. Achha. So when did you publish this book? This was 12 years ago. 12 years ago. Yeah, that was my first book. And so this is my latest book. So what's this book? This is called Are You Ready for Saturn? लोग ना शनिदेव से बहुत डरते हैं, है ना, सुना है शनि मतलब वो they get scared. लेकिन इस बुक में वैदिक पर्सपेक्टिव है कि शनिदेव जो है वो हमारे टीचर है, वो एक गुरु के जैसे हैं. कैसे उसको हम समझ सकते हैं, कैसे सैटर्न का जो लेसन्स होता है हम कैसे वी कैन लर्न दैट. सैटर्न इज अबाउट हार्ड वर्क, सैटर्न इज अबाउट डिसिप्लिन, सैटर्न इज अबाउट टॉलरेंस, पेशेंस. सो दिस बुक इज अबाउट रीडिफाइनिंग व्हाट इज सैटर्न एंड हाउ वी शुड लाइक हिम. बिकॉज जो लोग होते हैं शनिदेव से डरते हैं ना, ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम होता है उसको. But if we understand the purpose of Saturn and we embrace it and we become disciplined, we become spiritual, then he will bless us. So this is the purpose of the book. Very nice. Yeah, I also have read some, A Journey to Another Planet. Yeah, so I also like that book. So can you describe about this, the book published by Srila Prabhupada and your Saturn seems like, same. Can you give some little difference and like similarity with this book? Easy Journey to Other Planets. See, I like that title when I was in school because it's like, I'm from India, but right now I'm in America, right?
you also, right? So many people, we belong in one country and then we go somewhere else. So we like traveling. So imagine if you could travel beyond this universe, if you can understand something beyond India, beyond the world. So easy journey to other planets is all about understanding, first of all, who you are. Like if I have to travel to America, I need a passport, I need a visa. So easy journey to other planets is about understanding what this universe is. So प्रभुपाद जी वेरी नाइसली बहुत अच्छे तरह से एक्सप्लेन करते हैं जो महाविष्णु है, गर्भोदकशायी विष्णु, क्षीरोदकशायी विष्णु, इनका जो फंक्शंस है बहुत साइंटिफिकली एक्सप्लेन किया गया है कि इस ब्रह्मांड का जो फंक्शंस कैसा है. और अगर हम इस वर्ल्ड से बाहर जाना चाहते हैं, किसी और ब्रह्मांड में जाना चाहते हैं तो पॉसिबल है, लेकिन वो पॉसिबिलिटी कैसे होगा? खुद का जो आइडेंटिटी है उसको क्लैरिफाई करने से हम दूसरे ग्रह को भी जा सकते हैं. लेकिन ऐसा नहीं जब अभी कर रहे हैं ना, वेंट टू मून, वेंट टू मार्स, ऐसा नहीं. नॉट
वैसा नहीं है. क्योंकि बोल रहे थे साइंटिस्ट, दे आर टॉकिंग दैट we will move to another 2 planets by 2050. We need another 2 planets because of the high population and climate change and so many environmental degradation in this earth. So that's not that you are talking with this book and easy journey to
it's
another
different.
planet.
Because even if you migrate to another planet, like you see global warming, अरे जहाँ भी हम ह्यूमन बींग्स जाते हैं वहाँ गड़बड़ कर देते हैं हम. है ना? मार्स जाओ, मून जाओ, जहाँ भी जाओ. लेकिन जो इजी जर्नी टू अदर प्लैनेट्स जो है उसमें मेंटालिटी को कैसे चेंज करना है, जो हम रह रहे हैं वो उसी वर्ल्ड को इम्प्रूव कैसे करें ताकि पासपोर्ट के बिना आप दूसरा एक शरीर लेकर दूसरे ब्रह्मांड भी जा सकते हैं जो इस ब्रह्मांड से भी ऊंचा है, सुपीरियर है. सो दिस हायरार्की स्पिरिचुअल, वो स्पिरिचुअल अंडरस्टैंडिंग है. ऐसा नहीं कि मशीन के साथ आप दूसरे ग्रह जाओ, वहाँ पे मास्क पहनो, वहाँ पे भी गार्बेज करो. वो इट्स समथिंग बियॉन्ड.
ठीक है, थोड़ा टॉपिक चेंज करते हैं. आपके पर्सनल लाइफ के बारे में हम जानना चाहते हैं. वी वांट टू नो समथिंग अबाउट योर पर्सनल लाइफ, दैट यू नो आप जो मुस्कुराती जब आप बोलती है तो वी आर रियली अट्रैक्टेड व्हेन यू हैव विजिटेड टू न्यू वृंदावन एंड आई वाज जस्ट विलिंग टू टॉक अबाउट यू सम, यू नो, एंड टेकिंग सम इंटरव्यू. सो जब इस तरह से आप बात करते हैं, प्रवचन देते हैं लोगों को, सीखा कैसे, सीखा कहाँ से? हाउ डिड यू लर्न?
मुझसे ज्यादा सुनील जी जो है वो जो मेरे बारे में कह रहे हो एक्चुअली उनके बारे में है. हमेशा आप हंसते रहते हो, इंस्पायर करते रहते हो. नहीं, सच्ची बात है, मैं नहीं, यहाँ पे जो रहते हैं वो कह रहे हैं ऐसे. तो हाँ, अरे क्यों दुख रहना है, आना है, जाना है, क्या लेकर आए थे, क्या लेकर जाएंगे. तो हमेशा हम ये क्या बोलते हैं, वी कैरी अ लोड ऑफ वरीज ऑन आवर हेड. फालतू में कुछ कर भी नहीं सकेंगे हम, लेकिन वरी करते हैं, है ना. सो आई ट्राई माई बेस्ट. लेट गो एंड लेट गोविंदा.
और ये एक और प्रश्न भी है, आप बुरा नहीं माने तो हम आपका एज जानना चाहते हैं. वी वांट टू नो अबाउट योर एज बिकॉज यू हैव ऑलरेडी पब्लिश 7 books. एंड व्हाट आर दिस बुक रिलेटेड अबाउट? हाउ, एंड कैन यू जस्ट गिव द टाइटल ऑफ द बुक्स एंड हाउ you were able to publish these books within your age? So what is your age now?
I am 80 years old.
समझा नहीं.
Never ask a woman her age.
Yeah. So I was just forgiving. Yes.
I'm married. 20.
Yeah.
I'm married for 20 years.
Okay,
that's a clue. I already told you what age I got married. You calculate.
Yes. When did you get married? I already asked.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, see, I told you about my lineage of astrology. So I come in lineage of proper sampradaya, parampara. So in that we chant some mantras. So those mantras give us access to special personalities. So I think my ability to write books was because of those chanting.
Okay.
Chanting mantra. Mantra means what? Man means mind. Tra means to control it. Mind has so much capacity. All of you sitting and watching this video, आप में जो capacity है, आप शायद 1%, 2% उसका इस्तेमाल कर रहे हैं अभी. 98% आपका जो capacity है वो बंद है.
अच्छा,
तो मंत्र क्या करता है,
जी।
वो मन को नियंत्रण करता है। वो मन को नियंत्रण करने से क्या होता है, कैपेसिटी बढ़ता है।
अच्छा,
तो आई थिंक इन माई केस बिकॉज ऑफ चैंटिंग,
so
वो मेरा जो
you published 7 books.
हाँ या आई ट्राई टू नॉट वेस्ट सो मच टाइम, यू नो, सो आई लाइक टू लाइक स्टडी.
So 2 books are here. So what are the other
Yeah.
books?
So one book is called Awaken Your Spiritual Destiny.
Okay.
It's about introduction to Bhakti Yoga. Okay.
Then
Another book is this is another one, How to Mess Up Your Life with
Yes,
Astrology.
yes.
And then I wrote one book called Wild Side Inside. It's about Rahu and Ketu. How we have some addictions sometime. You know, कुछ लोग ये
हाँ.
करते हैं, कुछ लोग ये करते हैं. कुछ addictions होते हैं ना.
बहुत.
कुछ लोगों का एक addiction होता है ओवर थिंकिंग.
Yes.
तो उसके बारे में है लाइक वाइल्ड साइड इनसाइड, कैसे हमारे मन को कंट्रोल कर सकते हैं.
अच्छा.
That's the third book. And the fourth book is this Saturn. Are you ready for Saturn? And then another book is a novel. It's like a story of old ancient India and king and queen. It's like a story about a devotee.
Okay.
How Krishna helped her to escape her dangers in life. So that is one. And then I wrote a premarital training book.
What is this?
शादी से पहले,
Okay.
शादी से पहले आपको क्या जानना है.
अच्छा.
और अगर लड़की को चूज कर रहे हैं तो ठीक तरह से कैसे आपका वैल्यूज और लड़की का वैल्यूज कैसे आप ठीक तरह से कर सकते हैं, स्पेशली बेस्ड ऑन प्रभुपाद्स टीचिंग्स. एक एग्जाम्पलरी गृहस्थ लाइफ आप कैसे एंटर कर सकते हो, उसके बारे में 2 बुक्स लिखा है मैंने. एक वुमेन के लिए और एक फॉर मैन. वन मैन वन वुमन, बिकॉज बोथ पीपल नीड टू नो डिफरेंट थिंग्स. कुछ सीक्रेट्स होते हैं जो लड़की लोगों को समझना
हाँ
चाहिए,
जी.
कुछ सीक्रेट्स होते हैं लड़के लोगों को
बहुत
समझना
अच्छा.
चाहिए. क्योंकि लड़के जो शादी करते हैं क्या सोचकर करते हैं कि ये जो लड़की है जैसी है वैसी ही रहेगी, लेकिन वो बदल जाती है, राइट. एंड द गर्ल विल थिंक ऐसा है लेकिन मैं इसकी चेंज करूँगी, मैं इसको चेंज कर दूंगी, ऐसा सोच के लड़की शादी करती है. तो दोनों केसेस में डिसअपॉइंटमेंट होता है,
हाँ जी.
क्योंकि लड़कियां हमेशा बदलती रहती हैं और लड़का जो ऐसा जैसा है वैसा ही रहता है. सो उसके बारे में 2 बुक्स मैंने लिखा है.
अच्छा, तो इतनी छोटी उम्र में भी इतना
And one
सारे.
more.
Yes, okay.
One more is Enneagram. So Enneagram is about personality types.
Okay.
अभी आपका जो personality है, आप 7 हो, type 7, 9 types are there.
अच्छा.
So every type has a personality.
अच्छा.
So you are the enthusiast. हमेशा आप enthusiastic रहते हो. ऐसा एक टाइप होता है. तो उसके बारे में मैंने लिखा है. और महाभारत में किसका कैरेक्टर कौन सा था और किस में कौन सा लेसन था, वो इसके बारे में.
Yes, so I was, interested to know all this because we have lots of, followers in our YouTube channel and also in the Facebook, and also they are, linked with our New Vrindaban and ISKCON. So we want to give this type of message to them so that youth should be, joined to ISKCON. So let me once again to talk about yourself. How much time do you sleep and what time do you get up? What is your bed you sleep? That is the personal matters, but it is also the matter of that concern, because you are a role model to everybody, so they want to follow you.
Early to bed, early to rise. That's the secret. Personally, it's not very easy for me to get up very early. It's not easy. So I have some techniques. I start early morning class at 5 a.m. My first class.
Okay.
So I have to get up. People will be waiting. So I make some tricks, and I put some meeting together with students. They will come on Zoom. तो लोग आ रहे हैं तो मुझे भी उठना ही होगा, रेडी होना ही होगा. तो I make it easy for me to get up and do things. So then we do the chanting after 5:30. So like that. Before 5 I have to get ready, take bath, get dressed, then go and sit in front of Zoom. So morning and night I try to go to sleep early. Also I end my night with Bhagavad Gita. 1 chapter of Gita I do with my students. We study every day, 1 chapter.
Okay.
1 day Sanskrit, 1 day English. 1 Sanskrit, 1 English. 15-20 minutes it takes. So end the day with Gita, start the day with Bhagavatam. It gives the mind a purpose.
Okay.
So it helps me. And do it with others. That also helps.
Yes.
बिकॉज जो होना है दिन में, मॉर्निंग टाइम जो होना है, खाना पीना मिलना मीटिंग, वो सब होता रहेगा, लेकिन द सोल इज लाइक द बर्ड एंड दिस बॉडी इज लाइक केज. सो इफ वी डोंट टेक केयर ऑफ द बर्ड एंड यू आर ओनली टेकिंग केयर ऑफ द केज, ऑफिस जाओ कमाओ खाओ, बस इट्स लाइक टेकिंग केयर ऑफ केज.
सो खाने की बात आ गई तो फिर याद आ गई, आपको किस तरह का फूड पसंद है, क्या खाती है आप, वो भी
I
बताइए.
become very international now. I used to be, I'm South Indian. I'm from South India,
Okay.
right? Bangalore. So I like South Indian food. I like yogurt.
कड़ी पसंद है आपको?
Ah, yes, curry I love. Ghee,
और
ghee
ghee?
with ghee. Ghee is like a must.
अच्छा, और रसम
Yeah, I like.
और सांबर.
Of course.
Okay. And do you like any must food, you know your hobbies? If I find this food, then it's like.
Yeah, I like to try different cuisines.
Okay. So what is the, about the food habit at your home, like, with the Vaishnava, those people that's following, at the ISKCON, they avoid garlic, onion, and, like daya, that's no meat. So how long did you quit eating all these, or can you give some little
I was very
description?
fortunate. I was born in Vaishnav family, so I never touched onion, garlic, fish, eggs, meat.
Okay.
So I have always been vegetarian, and have been lucky.
Okay, that's very great. So let's come to the another topic about your family.
Okay.
Your family, your kids, your husband. What do they do? Where are they?
My husband is also a volunteer in ISKCON. He has a PhD in psychology. He's also professor, but he travels and he preaches Sanatan Dharma, sharing Krishna consciousness. He's very scholarly. He's very expert. Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. He's like encyclopedia. If I call him right now and ask him which chapter of Bhagavatam is it, immediately he will say.
Oh my
So he's my inspiration.
What is his name?
Kaunteya Das.
Yeah, Kaunteya Das. Yeah, just.
He only encourages me. You should do classes. He's very, how do you call it? Very good husband who's always encouraging me to be Krishna conscious, to succeed.
Okay. So which university does it is now?
It's called Bhaktivedanta Chantrostudi. Chantrostudi
Is it in
Bhaktivedanta.
Mayapur?
No, it's in Italy.
Okay.
He teaches online.
So
He's Italian. My husband is Italian.
that's the question I was going to ask. You are psychologically expert.
Yes, we won't say how because he's Italian. Mamma mia. This is...
Okay, so about your children, your kids.
We don't have biological children, no. I take care of children of my sister like that. I have a relative, so I take care of children.
Yeah. Okay, it is also said that in ISKCON, normally we should not ask, or we do not ask who is your guru, but it also matters sometimes. So may I ask about you, please?
I
Who is
will
your
be
guru?
proud and honored to tell you. My
Yes.
Guru Maharaj is His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj
Where is he?
in Mayapur.
In Mayapur. Okay, can you describe some about your guru once again, name, and how you are attached with him, and please give some message to him.
He was born in America, and he's a very intelligent person, very kind person. I met him when I was a teenager, and one day I was praying to Krishna, please show me who is my guru. And then I was opening my eyes and there was a lot of people, and in the middle of the people there was this tall big American sannyasi. And then I realized probably he's my guru, and then I got to know him. I heard his classes, and I realized when my uncle and devotees would come to my house, and I was very young, they would come in Sankirtan van, this smell of incense, Prabhupada books, they will come in this van, and they had a photo of Jayapataka Maharaj in it. I was very small, and they would all say, this is Guru Maharaj. So then I remembered when I saw my guru that when I was very young, I had seen a sticker of him, and I said, this is my Guru Maharaj. So that's how I got introduced, and I traveled with him. I traveled in South America with my Guru Maharaj. I did some service with him. Yeah, I was very fortunate. I had a lot of personal interactions with him.
Okay, so one more question about, actually, what is your destination in life now? Further, what you want to do?
Easy journey to other planets.
Okay,
My
that's your...
destination is Golok Vrindavan, to go to
Okay.
the spiritual world, if you want to know in a spiritual
Okay.
sense. In terms of personal goals, I think in the next 5 years, I want to establish my. See, I do training programs.
Okay.
I do premarital training programs. I give counseling, coaching. So I want to set up my own company where I can help different devotees to improve their career, to improve their relationship with children, to improve their marriage. So I want to help people harmonize their life. And I want to be able to, be successful in that and give Krishna bhakti and also harmony together. How to make bhakti and harmony in their life.
Okay, one more questions. So your purpose to visit to USA in New Vrindaban, can you just give some little more description?
I am traveling around different temples, presenting seminars, presenting workshops, giving classes. I'm also doing an academic research because I'm an astrologer. So there's something called locational astrology. Okay, so this is my studies so I'm going to different parts of America where I personally, in my chart, I have different planets. Like for example, East Coast, I have Rahu line, Saturn line. So I'm staying there and writing my thesis on what happens in those locations. And in New Vrindavan also I have Rahu influence and then some moon. So I'm writing about it. So I will be traveling to different places. While I do my service, I also do a research to see what planets, what effects it brings. Because we all sometimes get maybe stuck in a place. We don't feel dynamic, we don't feel happy, energetic. So I want to find places in the world where I am feeling very enthusiastic.
Yes, we have actually, I have thousands of questions, but we didn't have time more. So let's ask once again another questions, that is, you are chairwoman and founder at Village of Love. Mostly we use chairperson or chairman, but I saw very different and unique word here, chairwoman. So how did you find this word and appropriate as founder at Village of Love first?
Well, it's chairman, chairwoman is basically, if it's a man, is a chairman. Usually in the world, men take the position, so they call chairman, right? But if it's a woman, it's chairwoman.
It's new word for me. I don't know, but it's very example word. And please, will you describe about the Village of Love? What you are doing?
It's one of my favorite projects. So I live in Mayapur, and there are a lot of villages around. Lot of widows, lot of poor people, lot of children who are very poor. So I run this NGO where I collect different, sometimes I collect used clothes, used toys. I collect money for feeding the widows. So we go, there are 500 widows in Navadvip. We go, we give some donations and feed them all khichdi. They all do kirtan and everything. Sometimes we go, recently I did for children. Go to villages, very poor children. We give books, pens, distribution, whatever we can do. Another project I did recently was I renovated one temple.
Okay,
Balaramji
where is
temple
it?
in Mayapur.
In Mayapur.
It's called Mayamari.
Okay.
So under the Bhaktivedanta Charity Trust, I cooperated with them and I collected and we did a little temple renovation. It's Balaramji's temple because Balaram came and killed one demon there. So like this in the NGO, we do different projects. And another important thing I do is training women. So I have about 40-50 women, Russian women, that come to my house when I am in Mayapur. So we do programs, teach them what is Indian culture. So the NGO is basically for women and children.
Okay, so is there any funding available, or how you are organizing this social organization? Because social organization, NGO, they mostly have funding scarcity and not availability of the funding.
There is a lot of money in this world. If you're doing the right projects, money will come. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said that. So it's based on projects. Like I wanted to do this temple renovation. I just wrote, I made some video, I sent to my friends, my family.
Yes.
Got the money, we did it.
Yes.
We completed.
Also, yes, just one point
like
it
winters.
came in my mind that while I was talking about the books and you said it's not for sale, it's for donation. You were, telling some time ago about your books when I asked the price of the book. So how do you do this, like a donation, or where does this fund go? You're selling books.
Yeah,
donation.
so whatever profits I make, it goes to my NGO.
Okay, to Village of Love.
Yes.
Okay, another questions. So you are director of Bhakti Marriage System at ISKCON Congregation, right?
Yes.
Can you describe about this? How is it and what you are doing here, please?
So that my role is basically I put courses together for premarital training, and then I travel around. I present these seminars. We have a course online. Those who want to get married, they can take this course.
Okay.
So they can learn a lot. What is marriage? How to be. So this is a whole training program.
Yes.
This is actually one of the projects my Guru Maharaj personally asked me to do.
Oh, great. Okay. So Guru are this, right? Like
Yes.
this we can take. Okay. We have lots of questions, but it's okay. Maybe we should conclude. But some questions are still in my mind. So why youth and other people should be, joined ISKCON with this spiritual world? What message you want to give to youth?
See, choose whatever is the best. That's my philosophy. Like, I choose Krishna consciousness because it's the best. If you give me something better, I will take that. So think and see what is best, what is available that will help you grow, that will help you love, that will help you feel loved, and do it. And check out Krishna consciousness. It's very interesting. It's fun. There's kirtan, there's prasadam, there's philosophy, there are intelligent people. So try it.
Okay. So one question about the spirituality that like karma, karma, how does it relate with our life in a spiritual world, in a material world? What is this, and how can we say that we are in this world, or how can we be transferred to the material spiritual world?
See, karma is in Bhagavad Gita there are 5 subjects: Ishvara, God; Jiva, living entities; Kala, time; Karma, and Prakriti. Prakriti, Kala, and Karma. Prakriti means nature, Kala is time, and Karma is our previous actions. So you asked about the question why the youth should.
Yes.
Because youth can have 2 paths. One, do nonsense and end up in trouble, or do the right thing and lead the country, lead the people. Nowadays, a lot of politicians, a lot of leaders are just doing the other, like trying to steal money from people, right? Thinking about themselves. So these people cannot enjoy that money. Have you seen when people steal money from people? Immediately looks like they're becoming rich. But then you see they die lonely, they commit suicide, right? They become very sad and depressed, and marriage breaks up, children hate them. So money is not everything. So karma means whatever action you do, you will get a response to that. If we earn money in a illegal ways, or in a, by hurting others, you can't enjoy that money. So karma will, they say, I don't know if I can use these words, but you can.
Please.
So they say karma is a bitch. It'll come to bite you. So you can't do something and run away. Karma will always follow you. Mahabharata, it says cow and calf is like the person and karma. The calf will always find the cow. So your karma will always find you. So that's why Krishna says, karmanye vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. So we should always perform karma and offer it to Krishna so that we don't suffer the consequences of it. We should do our dharma.
Okay.
So when you do dharma, your karma will be taken care.
Okay, one last questions now. So why bad things happen to good people? What is the answer?
Good and bad. E bhalo e manda sarva manodharma. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that shubha ashubha phale. So sometimes I think, I'll tell you one story for this. Okay,
Please.
There was a Chinese farmer. He had a son. So one day the son went out and he took the horse to ride around. So as he was riding around in the horse, he actually saw 4 more wild horses running around. So the son took those 4 horses and he came home. And then the villagers said, wow, very good karma, very good karma. You got these horses, so nice. And the Chinese farmer said, good karma, bad karma, who knows? Next day, this boy, the son, took the horse, jumped on it. He was training the new horse. They're wild, no? They had to be trained. He fell down, broke his leg.
Okay.
And then the villagers say, oh, bad karma, very bad karma. And the farmer said, good karma, bad karma, who knows? Then next day, the Britishers came. They were taking all the young, able men to fight for the war. And they came everywhere, hey, you come. And they came to his house. And the son had broken leg, he was lying down. We said, we cannot take him. His leg is broken. So let's not take him for the army. All the neighbors said, such good karma, good karma. And the farmer said, good karma, bad karma, who knows? So sometimes some things may appear like bad. When you say, why bad things happen to good people? You can also ask other way around. Why good things happen to bad people? Right?
Yes. I missed that sentence, yes.
Because a lot of bad people look like they're enjoying. Right? Externally, they look rich. And there are poor people working so hard, but they're cheated out of their money. They're discriminated, right? Like, I'm thinking in India, so many widows, they're thrown out on the street. Nice women, but the daughter-in-law comes and says, I don't want your mother, throw her out. Right? So many stories, real life stories. So we can think, what is good? What is good? What is the definition of good? Ask yourself, what is good for you?
It is also said that, like William Shakespeare said, that here is nothing good or bad, but thinking makes it so.
Because Pandavas, they went on exile, right? They went in the forest.
Yes.
You can say it's bad, but actually they became stronger. They became very powerful. They got all these weapons from gods and everything. So it worked out well. Ramachandra went on exile, but he liberated Ahalya, he liberated so many other personalities. So we need to define what is good for you. One thing I'll tell you is, God knows what is good for you. Krishna knows what is good for you. You may not know what is good for you. And Krishna will give you what you need and not what you want. हमारे सोच जो है, मुझे जो चाहिए वो चाहिए. But Krishna knows actually what we need.
Yes. Now, I came to know that we can talk many hours with you, because I just realized, but we don't have time right now. And lastly, what message do you want to give to the world, to the people? One message. Final.
Krishna loves you. God loves you. Okay. Have faith in yourself. Whatever is happening in your life right now is meant for your growth. It's meant for you to become happy ultimately. So don't become depressed. Don't become disheartened. No, get up and fight. That's what Krishna told Arjuna. No, get up and fight. Keep doing your duty. Keep swimming. Keep swimming. Then you will reach the shore. So always respect your parents, respect your elders, and always have faith in God, and always love yourself.
Now, I have no questions now.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. She is Sri Radha Govinda Dasi, and Director of Bhakti Marriage System at ISKCON, Chairwoman and Founder at Village of Love. And she has many profiles, and we got a lot of chance today to interact with her, to know her personal interests, her destination in life, and what she is doing in the USA. And thank you very much for listening and sharing our space. And if you want to connect with us, you just give subscription with us and just press the bell icon. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna.